Yet another zombie game. I really enjoy this. I got introduced this by a friend. I want to say like 5 to 6 months back. I put in like 60 hours, and this reminds me of like Black Ops One Zombie Arcade. I think that's what. It's top view. You have selective characters between the military dude, the SWAT dude, the medic, the ninja, the engineer, the hunter, and it's just like, oh, the pyro guy, when the pyro guy just got released. And it's just like, I found so much fun. It's like, oh, I like the environment. It reminds me of this PS2 named Hunters Reckoning. And it's like, oh, I'm killing infected. There's different type. And it's like, oh, you get power-ups. Speed, fast attack, defense. And then it's like, oh, you could, of course you have different modes between like default, which is like 20 minutes. 20 minutes is default. Endless, one hit, hardcore. And for me, it was just like, oh, when I was just starting out and just playing it, like, oh, I got really addicted. It's like, oh, let me play. Before they introduced the different levels, I constantly just played, like, oh, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, let me try endless. Let me beat one hit. Like, I got mostly all the achievements besides one. And of course, like, through the process of playing, it's like, oh, you could get certain rolls between like increase weapon damage or increase XP or increase like certain effects, like, oh, you open this chest and it causes a small explosion, you get hit an explosion, or you instantly reload from your attacks. For me, it's a really enjoyable, fun experience for that. And then of course, when you're playing through like default, it's like, oh, you could upgrade your characters, like, oh, upgrade the level of the gun or the level of the weapon. So like, let's say military dude, he has a Desert Eagle. You level it up, and then it becomes like an SMG. And then at the final stage, which is next, it's either you choose an assault rifle or a sniper. And it's like, oh, okay. And some of them come with abilities, whereas like some of them carry like, military dude, he has grenades, ricochet, a turret, and a helicopter for support. And the tank has like, oh, bombs, rage up for like, increase weapon attack, weapon speed, cooldown, or just calling missiles, stuff like that, like, oh, mines, and it just sometimes like, oh, I just pick with this one, just like, oh, I like the character. And I found so much fun and so much satisfaction. And of course you could like, oh, let me banish some of this so I could get better rolls, or I could get like banish turret, banish grenades, or something like that, so I could get more chances of the Desert Eagle and stuff like that. As of right now, I bought it on sale, which was, oh, it's fantastic. I enjoyed it. For like, I think it was 750, 725. It was like, oh yeah, this was totally worth my money. It kept me busy for 60 hours. They're still updating the game, because last time I remember, there's supposed to be 2 more characters, I think. And I think maybe 2 more maps. And as of right now, they're planning on releasing onto consoles, because I think this is just on Steam or PC. They're going to release it for, I think, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. And say, oh, this is great. I can't wait. Like, right now I don't play as much because, like, oh, I did everything I could. Besides that one achievement, which is waves, kill them within like 20 seconds. I just like, screw that. I had enough satisfaction from this. And I guess if you like this type of games, get it on sale, or just like, whatever.